Previously on Onboard Lifestyle, the crew on Basic decided to leave the picturesque anchorage known as the swimming pool in search of fresh supplies at the nearby Unigala village of Narana. We spend the day wandering around this friendly island, meeting people,
Hola! Hello!
experiencing the hearty local fare,
Dig in! Will do.
getting fresh produce, and filling a few jerry cans at the fuel dock.
I'll definitely filter this before we use it.
All along, being escorted by my new entourage. Basic left Narana and made the quick jump to the Coco Bandero Cays. Let's continue our story there as this crew settles back into remote island life.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now, there's something in the
We just got done making water and these guys just came up. Looks like it looks like their
Oh, a wrench.
starter broke and they're needing some string and
No, tools.
tools. Oh,
Yeah.
a wrench. Hola. So it's kind of nice that we all kind of help each other out. Luckily we have tools on board.
Mas grande? No. Mas grande, see? No, I need a bigger. Okay, uno momento. ¿Necesito agua?
Sí.
¿Sí?
Yes. Gracias.
We've been giving out quite a bit of water to these guys. Water is precious out here.
Oh yeah, sí. Reverso. Yeah. Here. So it looks like there's a fuel issue. We're taking apart their fuel filter and their spark plugs and trying to see what's going on inside here.
Of course, these guys are doing this out here in the islands.
I know, we saw them paddling in from about a mile out.
Trying to see if there's something in there.
Yeah, they're seeing if it's plugged. Seeing if there's any debris in there. Cause
Could be water in the fuel, maybe?
yeah. Posible agua en la...
Sí.
¿Sí?
We don't have spark plugs.
No.
So it looks like they're trying to clean the spark plugs with their gasoline. Get the connections cleaned. And hopefully they can get this thing started.
He's trying to explain which one goes to which one.
Yeah.
See? Yeah?
Okay. Oh.
Well, I feel bad we couldn't fix their little issue. Okay. Okay. Lo siento. They're paddling back. It's about, I don't know, 4 miles away maybe, across to their home, they said. Turns out fuel wasn't the issue, it was electrical. We traced it down that the spark plugs weren't even getting any signal, so it's got to be somewhere in a distributor or some electrical component. So they're going to go back and fix it at home. But it's a big loss for them, because they were supposed to be out working and fishing and you know, making money for the family, and they burned a whole day just paddling home. We gave them some water, and Lynn gave them some cookies and treats, so at least they had some food with them. But tough life. June ushers in the rainy season in the San Blas Islands, which will last well into December. These months are marked by variable winds, flat seas, and torrential rain. During the wet season, you can expect passing squalls almost every day. These are small, compact systems about 2 miles in diameter that can produce winds of 45 knots from any direction, accompanied by low visibility driving rain. Since arriving in the islands, we've experienced 22 systems over a 35-day period, so allowing for a 360-degree anchor swing is critical in this region. They are, however, of short duration and can easily be spotted by radar. Okay, here's the next squall coming. It was nice a few minutes ago. It's gonna push through. Looks like it'll be short-lived, but it's going over us right now. Just as fast as it came, it was gone. This is becoming to be routine for us. Some days one system, others may see 2 or 3. Occasionally we get a day or 2 break, but they'll be back. The intensities change a bit from one to another, but they all seem to have the same personality.
So these guys are the caretakers of this island. And they stopped by so then to see if we can charge up one of their batteries.
Yeah, right here?
Another one?
Yeah. They're going to pick this up in the morning.
Oh, okay. Okay. And he is gifting us a conch. Wow.
Hand me the bucket. I don't want to freehand this thing.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Okay, so today is going to be something new. Do something where I'm going to try a new recipe and I'm going to do it right in front of you. This is all completely new territory. It's a new recipe and new territory because I have never worked with conch before. We're from the Pacific Northwest, so conch is not something you typically get. So I'm going to see what I can do with it. You know, in the Caribbean, it seems like they do a lot of conch. And there's a lot of different ways, and I'm sure I will butcher it up, but my knife skills are usually not too bad. But this is a very different texture from what I have read up on. I did try to do some research on how to clean a conch. The Guna guy was nice enough to get most of the guts off, but the rest of it I have to do. And it looks like they say that you're supposed to take all the dark bits off on the outer edge, and then we're gonna see what we can do. I'm going to be making seafood pancakes with this, so it'll be quite interesting. So wish me luck, guys. Alright, so it's not pretty, but it's all nice and clean. That was not very easy to do, to get the skin off, because this actually is very, very dense, very tough. And so I'm going to treat it kind of like calamari or squid. That's what I'm thinking, because everybody online says that you really have to tenderize it, either by mincing it or putting it in some sort of like a ceviche marinade or pounding it. So since this is going to be made into a pancake, I'm gonna forego the squid since I don't have any and kind of substitute the conch. And hopefully it will taste good. I'm not sure, but it is very tough, so it's something to get used to. I'm just going to mince it up into tiny little pieces and then kind of go right back through it and do more of a chop, and then add it into my mixture. Alright, so this is very time consuming, I'll just have to say. It's not as easy as it seems, but it's all nicely minced. And I'm going to go ahead and mix it in with this seafood medley. Typically on a seafood pancake you do calamari or squid, shrimp, and some sort of like clams or whatever. But because I don't have that on hand, I do have a frozen medley which has a little bit of squid, has a little bit of bay scallop, shrimp, fish, and then I'm going to supplement it with the conch. So in goes with that. So that's about half a pound of the seafood medley, and then about half a pound of the conch. I think that's a good amount for this mixture. The beauty about this dish is really there is no right or wrong to the ingredients that you use. Aside from the seafood, you're just kind of doing a little bit of the vegetables, kind of for color, a little bit of flavor, but not really. I mean, you really want to highlight the seafood. So I'm just using what we have on hand because, you know, we're very limited resources right now. So I did an Anaheim chili, half a carrot because really this is just for color. I have half an onion because, well, I don't have any scallions, I don't have green onions, so, and then a little bit of a chili pepper. Now this is really spicy, so I'm only using a small nub because obviously we want the crew to eat it and enjoy it. So I'm just gonna do a little quick dice up of these, and then in it goes with the rest of the mixture. Okay, the hard part's done. We got all of our vegetables. Now it's the easy part, which is the mixing. Get the batter done up, and then you start frying it up. Now, this doesn't seem like a lot of peppers, but it actually is. This packs a lot of heat. For the seasoning, it's again just really simple. It is about a tablespoon of fish sauce, about a teaspoon of sesame seed oil, 1 egg, and some salt. What I like about this mixture is doing half a cup of flour and half a cup of potato starch. The potato starch gives it a nice crispiness to it, a lighter texture, and also it's a little bit more translucent in a way, so you can kind of see more of the seafood versus just like a batter of some sort. And then I have a cup of water, but what I like to do is just kind of add it as I go, as I'm mixing it, which I can kind of gauge the consistency. You want it more like a pancake batter, like a thick pancake batter, because we're going to be spooning it up to small pancakes. At this point, you can just fry everything up, but what I like to do always is I do a taste test and just fry up one, so then I can adjust the seasonings accordingly. And usually I would be using my induction cooktop, but it's been 4 days without any sunshine, so we're a little low on power, so we're going to be using our backup propane, which is not a bad thing to have on board too. Okay, it's cooled off enough that I can probably taste it without burning my tongue off, but it's good. Needs a little more salt, but I think we're ready to go. Really nice and fresh.
Well, I'm starting to think that we're in the San Blas Islands during the wrong season. Every day. Once in a while we'll get a nice little clearing for a day, half a day maybe. But for the most part, over the last 3 weeks, this happens every single day. I mean, look at this. Just ominous clouds right in front of these fronts. We're getting, you know, pretty stiff winds, blowing maybe 20s. Yesterday we were in the 30s. Well, hopefully this one blows by quickly and we can enjoy a little bit of sun. Been struggling with solar. When it's this when these clouds are this thick, it's impossible to stay caught up. Okay, we hang on, let's ride it out again. Okay, here.
Thank you.
Yes, they're all full.
Bueno.
You guys set?
Sí. ¿Cuánto tú?
Uno más, dos más, 10.
Ah, ya.
Okay?
¿Cómo te llamas? Tu nombre?
Chao.
Acha.
Yeah. Well, they're nice.
Yeah.
They came out right after that squall too. They were waiting for that to come over. Looks like everything's calmed down, and now they have power for the day. We lent them one last night, and got them through the evening, it looks like. Okay, let's get back inside. It's raining out here.
Yep. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Onboard Lifestyle. A special thanks goes out to our amazing patrons, whose generous support drives the production of our videos. Join our crew if you can. Our journey through the Sandblast Islands has been special thanks to the wonderful Unigala community. So, lending them a helping hand here has been a no-brainer. Come back next week to see if our good luck meeting the locals continues. Spoiler, it doesn't. See you then!